All right, just like the title of the video said, don't hate women. Right, I thought about this over the last few days, and new things are coming to me, and and I'm trying to share them on this channel because it isn't just about me, right? There's a lot of people in the world. There's a lot of channels talking about a lot of stuff. So things are changing in the world, and they have to change. They have to change, and the only way things really, really change is it starts with whoever it is that you are, right? It starts there. That's where it all starts. They try and tell you that it's like on the news. They try and tell you that like, oh, things are happening here. Nothing's happening anywhere on the news because the people that control the news are the ones that are trying to keep everything the way that it is, and they're struggling to keep everything the way that it is because, especially with this new social media stuff and things like that, people are splintering off everywhere and kind of like, and they're trying their best to hold everything the way that they want it, so they can tax everything and they have everything, all right? So the dynamic between men and women, it's not just say if you look at it from this point of view, right? Women are programmed just the same as men are programmed. Men are programmed to do things that are repulsive to women. Women are programmed to do things that are repulsive to men. Okay? But each one of them, men and women, think that they're doing what the opposite sex wants. This is really what's going on. So that's why the title of the video is Don't Hate Women, because it's a game. It's like a cosmic game between the two opposing polarities, right? Between male and female, right? So if you hate women, or you hate what some woman done to you or something like that, number one, she didn't do anything to you. Okay? You've done it to yourself because you allowed yourself to be programmed by this very devilish system. It is so devilish you would not believe how they're manipulating human beings, right? How they're doing it. And they're doing one thing thinking that they're going to get a result. You just take a small thing like a man buying a woman flowers or caring for her or being there for her. It's not what a woman wants. It's not what a woman wants, but they do it all in their movie shows, right? Their sitcoms, their shows, everything, Walt Disney, all the rest of it. That's not what a woman wants. A woman wants a strong man that can protect her. She wants the strongest guy that can protect her. That's it. The rest of it is irrelevant. It's nonsense. But women are programmed that that's what they want. So when women demand that in some way of men, then when the man does it, the woman with her normal her natural software inside her system is like, I'm then not interested in this guy anymore because he's doing what I want, and what I was told I don't want. So it's confusing for both men and women. So if you view women in the way of kind of like, they're hypergamous, right? Women are hypergamous. They date up. Okay, you can look at that as like, oh, that's evil and they're bad. They're not evil and bad. It's just the way it's designed through the software. So if you look at it through that lens of like, okay, if just say if that was taught to men when they're young, okay, women are hypergamous, they're going to date up and they'll get rid of you because they don't love you. They love their offspring, but they don't love you. You're just an asset to them to protect them. All right. So that's the way that they look at things. And if we just looked at it from that point of view, okay, women are hypergamous. So obviously I have to look at that reality the way that it is. She will get rid of me when there's someone else that she thinks is better or is displaying other masculine traits that I'm not. So if you hate women, it's kind of like going like, well, you're bypassing your own accountability. That's what you're doing because it's your fault. If the woman leaves, it's your fucking fault. As a man, you have to have accountability, right? It's happened to me. I'm not looking back at any of the women that I've known and went, even though sometimes it does come in because I'm not perfect. But if we're going to solve this issue, this massive issue, what they've done with twisting our perceptions off the normal software that's in our biology, right? We have to really look at it. It's not the woman's fault. It's same as it's not the man's fault. But we have to be accountable and look into it and go, what the fuck is going on? They're separating men and women. And how they're doing it is that they're giving false information to women, false information to men. We're running with that information and we hit a brick wall. Men don't want women that work in jobs. Let me repeat that. It's not that we don't want them. It's irrelevant to us. A man wants to take care of a woman. He will do anything for a woman if she's submissive to him. Okay? We're not interested in your job. We're not interested in what possessions you've got. We're not interested in masculine traits that you think that men want. We're not interested in that. If you want to know what a feminine woman is, go and look at the character in Sweet and Lowdown, the woman Hattie. That's what men are truly interested in, a woman like that. Okay? So they're confusing everything, and then people, men and women both, are going, I'm doing everything that the programmers have programmed me with, and it's not working. But we're not looking at the creator. We're not looking at the creator software. All right? So when we start looking at it from that point of view, we'll go like, now I know why she left. Now I know why he's not interested in me. Because the program has been tampered with by these incredibly devilish human beings. You would not believe how devilish these people are and how manipulative they are on both men and women. Don't hate women. Women shouldn't be hating men either. Okay? Shouldn't be. It's incorrect. We have to look at what the controllers are doing and then correct it from that standpoint. I yield.